Hi, my name's Dino Orniski, and I'm going to the Yukon College and this autumn. And while I was filling out the application form for the college courses, it came to my attention that there was no programs at the Yukon College, so it was a little bit difficult for me to choose an art program when there wasn't any to choose from. But then I was later I was addressed that all the lump sum for the arts program was given to Kayak in Dawson City. So however they divvied up the money, it was all ended up in Dawson anyways. So my question is, will there be money for arts here in Whitehorse, the capital city of the Yukon?
Well, I'm not sure which particular program you're referring to, but I know that when we were in government, there was significant money from the Arts and Heritage Canada to all over the Yukon, not only to Dawson. I know I fought for some very large grant to and achieved it for the Arts Center up on the hill, and festivals and events all over the Yukon. So there was funding all across the Yukon, and of course I would continue that. Just to quickly answer two other comments from Ken, we have very significant Aboriginal and Northern elements in our platform, which I'm happy to educate you with. And for Daryl, our platform has been totally costed by leading economists who said it's all affordable and will keep us out of deficit.
Well, I'm looking forward to that debate. What I'd like to say is that, I think there's a real distinction between the Yukon Territory and the other two territories in terms of where we are in the maturity or the devolutionary process. In the Yukon, we have completed 11 treaties. We have 11 self-government treaties and land claims agreements. We are down the road of over 5 years of devolution. All of our communities have technology. We've got high-speed internet throughout this Yukon, and that's a vast contrast to the other two territories. What I'm getting at, my point is that I think that Yukon College, and we are ready, for Yukon College to continue to have a stronger, bigger role in this territory because of the fact that we've got all these other hurdles that the other territories still have to get over, and I would fight for a stronger, larger, expanded role for Yukon College.
I don't actually disagree with anything that Daryl just said, for a change, but we have to be realistic. I don't know if there's enough funding to start creating arts programs at Yukon College. That's going to have to be a decision by Yukon College and its Board of Governors. Certainly an MP cannot impose that kind of thing. But I do want, while I'm here, by the way, we're in Whitehorse, fine, but last week I was in Dawson, or the week before. I really have to applaud the people of the Dawson City Art Society for their courage and tenacity in building that kind of cultural and artistic vibrancy that they have going for the Kayak. So we should all be proud of Kayak. It's a Yukon thing. It's not just a Dawson City versus Whitehorse thing. But not all universities or post-secondary institutions across Canada have the kind of arts program that you would want, just as they might not have other programs that you want. So sometimes tough choices have to be made. So maybe next year you might want to go to Dawson City instead.
Thanks for the question. I am an instructor or teacher from Yukon College, and actually in arts and science, so I kind of laugh when you say there's no arts. I think you mean fine arts here in Whitehorse. So as a federal MP, when we allocate money to education here in the territory, we don't dictate what would happen. So it's really a discussion that would happen within Yukon College. And I think one of the things that you have to recognize is that a lot of service comes into Whitehorse already. And it's nice when we get some programs out in the communities, even when they're like the bigger communities like Dawson. So I don't actually believe that there is the ability to spread that program across. There is already within Yukon College distance learning facilities, distance education facilities, but they're tough to do for something like visual art. So thanks.